Hey everyone. So I do want to thank everybody for watching my most recent video. It is nice to know that people took the time to go back and watch the full story. But I did speak to one of my relatives, and she wanted me to make sure I let everybody know that there is a documentary done of my relative who's been missing. And it was on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube. I'll put it down in the description below. And on my first video, not my first video, but the one I did yesterday, I did put the first video I did of him, which is kind of like just a little highlight reel of that documentary, of just like the important key parts. I put that video in the description of yesterday's video. So I'll put the documentary that's done on YouTube. The channel's called, it's called Mysteriously Missing is the channel. And they do about a 25-minute deep dive into the timeline, the story, everybody involved, all the relatives, the situation of what was happening at the party. They really kind of go into a lot more detail and even kind of break down the medical conditions, diagnoses that they've had, of all the relatives and people who were involved. So they really do a good job kind of breaking it down and giving a lot of the key points, but also the stuff that I left out to make the video quicker. They kind of dig into it. So if you are still interested and want to know more about this story, which like I've said in my videos, it's kind of interesting. Even the person who was a suspect that I wrote about I read about yesterday, she even wrote in her description, it's a very unique situation and a lot of weird situations. So I just want to make sure you guys, if you're still interested or want to get more information, go look at this documentary. I would love for this to be solved and for a conclusion for my family. As I was talking to my relative today, it's kind of sad because she remembers all of these people in the story. She remembers them when they were children, when they were 3-4 years old, and she's watched them all grow up. So it's kind of sad to see how things have played out in that family, and where we are now. So, but yeah, I just want to make sure you guys have access to it. It's just a short video. I don't really have very much more detail, but I'm just encouraging you to go watch the documentary if you have already seen my video from yesterday. And you're still wanting to watch more. By the way, keep writing your comments. I want to see y'all's opinions. I'm not giving my opinion just like I did yesterday. I want to hear more from you guys. I want to hear more of your opinions and what y'all's thoughts are, and maybe how we can solve this. I would like an opinions and comments on what we should do. Like really, because we're kind of at a loss. I would like to hear what y'all's thoughts are on what we should do. Yeah, that's all I have. Bye.